Welcome to part 6 of the Antean campaign for Total War Attila. Now, in the previous part we pushed down here, we've completed the province of Dacia, but we've got a little bit to work, and in the end we actually fought off the Garithungians here in a siege battle, but our existence is still a little bit precarious. You have to accept that. And so at the moment I'm not going to be aggressive in any way on Pankradent, but I do have an idea, and that first to carry out this idea I need to bring this guy down here to Petrova, and what I'm going to do is give this guy some troops. I'm not going to lose these guys.
Ready for orders.
Just gonna get this guy on the move. We're gonna get a bit of a hit on performance. Now the idea I'm gonna have is that this is a precarious existence in Transcampia. Here we've still got the Huns. Out here we've got Scythia's desolate. So what I'm gonna try and do is get an army out through this region here, because to kind of create a third province out here, kind of hidden away in the corner of the map. I've got no idea how successful it's going to be, so we're going to go for an intern. It's a kind of insurance policy that hopefully if we're right away in the corner of the map, the Huns won't pay that much attention to us. I mean, it's a theory, and obviously there's great risks involved. That's why I'm only going to send a small army out there with a minor general, because I did consider repopulating this area here, but that will only be one province, and I think to be able to grow properly we need to have, how can you say, as the Huns back raiding, this is always going to be a problem. See, the problem is these are very big regions, and with the Huns moving through raiding all the time, if I take one province and that increases the area that the Huns can move through and raid, so it's not a time for rapid expansion. So the idea is if I can get out to Scythia, I'm going to get you back that way. As I say, what I'm going to do is see if I can. Nope. What I'm looking for is, oh, you're going to go that way anyway, so which is a little bit close to these guys, but it's a risk I'm going to have to take. And I think here we're going to just recruit back another poison arrow unit and a sword unit just to give this army here. So I'm not going to be out parading around the map, and I do need to build up. I don't really need a trade wharf. That would open level 3 towns, so maybe we do have a need a trade wharf, because I think if we can get at the level 3 towns, that might actually help with the overall scope of the city. As I say, I'm not squalor, that increases squalor by 2. Current sanitation squalor, so we don't have really, we need to get up another level here before I can expand that. Just let's have a look at our other. So these guys have got that would give -3 public order. We got that, going to give 2 squalor to the fields. What will that would give me? Give me about another 100 and 30 food plus 100 food from agriculture. That would give me more food. This will give me more irrigation. Won't improve the irrigation, it'll improve the public order. This will increase public order and give me more wealth from all regions. Debatable. I think at the moment, it's a garrison, yeah, but that just doesn't improve the garrison. Part of me says that I'd like to increase this to get the growth going in this area, and then I can. And this is Attila, but this has actually got an army in it with cavalry, so which is rebuilding. Decisions. This is going to give me a livestock herd with more money. I think maybe we need to and you've got total sanitation. That just gives me extra. Got about 100 plus. I think I'm going to go with that at the moment just to get this improving. As I say, this is probably going to be quite a quiet turn, guys. As I say, this is, oops, forgotten all about this guy. This is not really a Ostrogoths. Keep away from them, else I could get into trouble. Which is probably what's exactly is going to happen. I think we may have to hide in the trees a bit. The Huns off raiding. I mean, if the Huns, what I'm going to be relying on very much on is the Huns devastating factions, which will then free up territory for me to expand into. Obviously they're burning something with great abandon. Oops, they've obviously burnt something over there. I mean, technically, if they're destroying the Scavians, that might be an opportunity. So, Quadrians. It's taken a long time to get through the turns, but then that's one of the hazards of H3 infant mortality. I haven't literally looked at the family tree here. Most people are happy. We've got, you're in there, you're in there, you're down there, you can't do anything, you're up there. Yep, I can't do much else here. See what the Huns, let's have a quick look to see what the Huns have been up to over here. Looks very much like they've devastated the second part of this settlement here. I think what I'm going to do is send this guy up this way, I think. Oh, crap. Big mistake there. He's probably going to get himself killed. So I'd guess that the Slavians are now, well no, they've still got 3 settlements, so they must have expanded this way. But they've destroyed this settlement here. See who the Huns are at war with at the moment. The Huns are at war with the Anteans, the Bastanians up there. Slavians and the Ostrogoths. They're actually not at war with many people, and it's improving. Exactly what I wanted to see. And at the moment there's not many of the boogers passing through. So let's have a quick look here. think we're going to go with spending that to build up, because we're going to be turtling up, guys. So, I mean, there's no point pretending that I can get out. And
How can I assist you?
so these are Western Roman rebels. I think we're just keep bringing you down this way just to see what's in this area here.
I will seek.
So see if there's any opportunities in this area. So there's a couple of desolate areas here, but at the moment this is the provincial capital. That's there and that's there, so I can't see this anyway.
Well met.
You're quite happily
What do you
converting
wish
the
of me?
religion. You're happy. You're happy. We're just gonna have to push. We're gonna burn through quite a lot of turns, to be honest, guys. And I say we'll just keep that little army wandering off. Like the Ostrogoths have buggered off. That's good. Create an outpost hidden away. Hopefully it's not going to attract any attention from anyone. Go on, Huns, go and declare war on Syrium. Syrium could be a nice settlement to take or repopulate if they come down, because they're I have to check them out actually. Huns often quite like to hang out on that border. I don't know why, but obviously it looks like somebody's laying siege to them. Maybe we need to get the spy to come down and have a look-see. Gonna have to pay him off because we don't want trade. So Rocium, Cyrenium here. And that's desolate, and Slavi over here. Right, spy.
I am the knife in the dark.
I want you down here. See who's actually laying siege here. Huns. Now that could be useful, because if they destroy that, we could move in and take that area there. So we're still going to keep this little project going. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At the end of the day,
Your next command?
it's going to keep you moving along nicely. Food. You're short on cunning, so we better give you that. Not that you're going to be fighting anything, so at the moment, Rail versus Barbarian Kingdoms. I think at the moment we'll give you that because your integrity is weak. With self damage, I think give you that just to make yourself useful. And that, as I say, you're just going to keep moving forward.
Ready for battle.
Got military diploma. Melee versus nomadic tribes for search rate. Commanded infantry. You've got a couple of skills. Authority. Certainly don't want that. Integrity commanded force. Ammunition 3%. Really not worth much. Well, I suppose we just go for it. Got a little bit of cash building up. You're building up in that area. You're building up in this area, so you'll be finished fairly soon. I think we're just going to keep an eye on this area here. If this falls to the Western Roman rebels, I think we might be able to sneak in here and begin the colonization of another province here. And as I say, Savia's there, which is that's the Macromans. Anyway, one more turn. We're going to burn through a lot of turns in this part, guys, so hopefully the Huns will be happy. I mean, it's a shame we can't declare. Well, technically we're at war with those rebels anyway, so think that's, see, this is going to be quite a small province, or region, sorry guys. This is be a small region, so in some ways it'll be a good region to have, because it will mean that we won't have so much effect from hordes. So that's a possibility as well. Good old Huns raiding, so that's going to cost us influence and effect and public order. Family's been blessed with a son. Good, got a son. Huns all declared between the Rugians and the Huns. That could be useful because I think the Rugians are up here. So if the Huns go up and destroy this area, that gives us an opportunity to repopulate, which is what we're looking for. Nice thing about this is that we can just keep
on the move, lads.
keep you guys moving east, minding your own business. Pula, got there, we could build that up, that will give us a bit more money, but we may have a public order issue. See if we can build up here. Provides garrison of Slavic warriors. Really need cash. This is 300, this gives me public order but increases food consumption. What we got? Food, spare food here. Research, don't really need that. Squalor, we only got +2, there's no squalor here, so again till we expand I can't actually, so consumption, and this gives us a reasonable garrison here. Growth, public order, food consumption only gives us an extra 200, and extra public order. I think I'm going to go with that, just mainly to get the public order up. I know it doesn't sound a bit, well, you don't need public order, but when you've got these guys quite happily raiding through your territory, it can be a pain in the neck, because here's the Rugians up here, so they're fairly close. Hopefully the Huns will do the honours through here.
Heading out.
Just bring you down through here for the moment. These are the Eastern Romans. I think that's all we can do this turn. As I say, guys, it's could really do
I
another
am a
priestess here.
of the old ways.
I was just gonna discourage population, preach doom. Could do with something that actually helps persuade. We've got that. Cunning. Discourage population. Done quite well actually, priestess. Compromise command. Distract foreign agent. Inspire troops. I suppose we could go that way. But if she dies, I'll have a problem. Sorry, there's not much going on, guys. I mean, I can't initiate battles. There's no point pretending that I can. How can you say? I can go out and conquer. I really need to have a stronger economy, to have stronger armies, better quality troops, because at the end of the day, the Anteans, well, most of the Slavic troops, they can be pretty trashy, to be honest. You know, here comes the Huns again, which are going to consume my food. build an empire in the east. I mean, the cornerstone of this campaign is keeping peace with the Huns. I think if you can keep the Huns on side and be nice to them, I think you can use the Huns as your offensive force. Former office judge, office elder. We certainly need to get these guys back in. You're a judge. And you're a governor, so what do you get? Public province, public order +5, governed province. Yep, certainly going to need that. Tribal chief, replenishment, personal influence. Elder, wealth from all industrial buildings. I think we really need you in there. 21. You really need seek a wife so that you can actually got quite a lot of influence for someone who's not actually doing anything. Got to keep an eye on the faction lead. Actually, let's have a quick look. I think you should be gaining personal wins 1 per turn, so you're still going to be gaining.
Warriors all.
Let's see if we get some double time going. Otherwise, it's going to take forever to get across the map. Let's have a quick check to see where we're heading. I think we're probably ending up. It's desolate. This is desolate. It's quite a long way over, actually. Got 2 desolate provinces here. No, I'm going to stick to the plan. This is completely desolate. So I know some of you guys are going to say, "Oh God, what are you doing that for?" But these guys are still sieging down these guys. We need to keep the growth going. I think because animal husbandry. I think you guys have already got garrison the Slavic horse raiders. Let's come up here to Armenia. You're building up quite nicely. Public growth, religious paganism. I think we're going to have to go with the cash down here. Provide. It's just about creeping up the economy, getting this to build. Oh, forgot about you. I don't know where you're off to, but he's got 2 full stacks there. Come on, Huns, go down and take there. Let me expand my empire. Maybe I can get out and... No, I think I prefer to take the provincial capital first. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Sorry, this isn't a very fast-paced campaign compared to, say, like the White Huns, who are always in the mixture and fighting. There's going to be a lot of former turn. Finish this jobs thing. Yep. Yeah, I'll give you that. So cool. We're down to you're a commander, so there's no point giving you that. Give you that. From agricultural buildings. you're a governor, so we'll give you that. I think you can. I'd like to put you into that, but I suppose I can. You're just a statesman at the moment, so maybe if I commanded force, wealth for more agriculture, I think we're gonna just leave you in there for the moment. You may take a hit, but I just don't think. How's my little army going? Just keep wandering this way, and they'll probably wander straight into this desolate territory there. And Acopia's there. There's plenty of desolate territory out here. As long as the city got to go. Number of breaches, wall strength, wall settlement. Current situation. There's rebellions everywhere. I think what we're going to do is now bring you out this way. Just to see. So that's Salonika. So we're not. So if we take this one, we'll be moving quite close to the coast. We might even be able to have a navy. Money here to spend. Ponum still growing very, very slowly. Maybe gives me one squalor. Plenty of there. Public order doesn't really give me any growth. All it does is give me one public order. Fertility level 2. That might be useful, so let's take that up actually and see if we can get to the next level to get another level of fertility. So just going to go for an enter. It's Sleepy Valley, Valley of the Sleepy. Here's the Venedians. They're actually doing quite well against the Huns. And maybe I'm a bit paranoid, but given the debuffs for fighting, I can't see us, and the general overall weakness of the troops, I can't actually see these guys actually, my troops fighting or winning battles. Maybe I'll just improve my army a little bit so that got a bit more of a fighting capability, I suppose is the polite way of saying. Actually, that might be a good thing, is if I start Bundians. I've got no idea where those guys are. Let's actually have a look, see. I think favours are respectable. Let's have a quick look. Bundians were at war. Oh, you're right down there. Go back over here. Little army quite happily wandering across the territory,
Gathering supplies.
looking to found an empire in the east. I think maybe we can. What we got here? Don't need an oligar. Got 4 sets of archers. Slavic spearmen. I mean, the troops are quite cheap, but at the same time, maybe we'll just build these guys up a little bit. I say the troops are cheap, but at the same time they're
Yes.
they're not that strong.
I'm not going there.
So I'm just gonna
On the move.
just keep you up here.
That's it.
Right, you've now got, we've got an option to increase these guys, but they've got no, yeah, they've only got one sanitation. So that's going to increase the squalor again. We're probably going to need a second sanitation building in here, or some food or something. Need gems here for the amber trader. Need you out here for the fairgrounds. If there's anything else that we need that needs research. No, you don't actually need research, you just need growth. You need wood, that's no problem. To go to the next level we need wood as well, which is going to be a problem. Let's just see if we can get some, anyone wants to trade with us. Well, I've got to be careful. Oh, we've got some trade with the Venedians and the Scavians. Actually, while we're in here, have a quick check of the Huns. We're deteriorating, bugger. By 1. War with the Garamantians. So, who are the Huns at war with at the moment? Garamantians were at war with the Garamantians, the Rugins, the Bastanians. The Bastanians are there. They're right on our... and they're actually a horde. And they're quite weak. Rugins there. I think I'm gonna give it a turn before that, just to see. That might be just a glitch. And on the kind of radar,
Ready for orders.
these guys will be able to defend themselves against the siege, but we're not currently researching any technologies. Certainly going to go for that. Spend the money that way. Go for an Antean. Because I think if we can get some tier 3, especially on the western frontier, that will kind of make these settlements almost impregnable, I think. So I hope you guys enjoy this campaign. I must admit, we're now in very unexplored territory, to be honest. Well, the Huns. Oh no, Eastern Romans. So, some tea while watching this. So the problem with the Huns is that you can't beat them until Attila's dead. So there's no point pretending otherwise. So if the Huns actually stop that siege on Syracum, you buggers. Get that spy back actually. One of the annoying things of the Huns, they kind of come in minus 300%. Very, very tempted. Come down and see what the garrison is, and what we might be able to do is kind of sneak in and get another spear unit there for the moment. We've now got tier 3 buildings, we can't get anything else there. Sparring field, steel forge. Just the sparring fields is, that opens up military wharf, don't really need that. I think unlocks recruitment, experience, anything that improves recruitment costs, mercenary units. part of me says I still need to go this way. Bonecrafter, wealth from industrial buildings. That gives us sanitation plus 2 sanitation. I'm going to go that way at the moment because that's going to give me a sanitation boost, which will be very, very useful. I think now we need to find out where I'm actually heading. I think here's Sari, which is desolate, which is way over here, I think. That's Dagestan. Oh well, you're just gonna have to keep exploring, guys. Keep coming east. Oh, that's Sari. So we're in the right area. So I think if you head for there for the moment. And it won't tell us what we're aiming for. I need to find the provincial capital. This can go up. It's gonna consume another 35 food, which we haven't got at the moment. Got a food surplus here, but what I'm really interested in is belts. Gives me an extra public order, extra growth, and it gives me a bit more garrison. I think we're going to go for that to start with. Neapolis, actually down here. Trova, Robila, a bit outstar Ramallah, and I think we can get the 15 food there. That will give me a strong garrison down on this border. Petrova's kind of on the backside. The main threats from the west. Just get you in on here. And the Huns are still hanging around here, still raiding, annoying these guys, causing lots of problems, but they won't actually kill the settlement, which is a pain in the neck. So I'm just going to go one more turn. I think if we can get our, say, the provincial capitals, I'm quite happy to have tier 2, but if I can get the minor settlements to tier 3, that will kind of decrease the risk on of upsetting the Huns, because I think if we've got tier 3 settlements, that will, with the poisoned archers, might as well enjoy them until CA debuffs them, which they must do because they are very overpowered. But at the same time, I like the idea of them. I say I would prefer them to have poison arrows as an option rather than just a fixed thing, and maybe they answer power and like the exhaustion that they actually, when they suffer from exhaustion, troops can recover from it, especially bearing in mind that when you actually poison your own troops, they
Thirsty for battle.
just keep you coming this way. Come on,
Get moving.
see how close you can get to this settlement.
Gathering supplies.
And that's the regional capital. See, this is again, if I can populate that, that means we get wood into our empire, which would be good, and the other settlements up here. So if we can get that, and then south of that we've got desolate, but we've got these guys here, but I think they'll be okay. We'll just try and get a bit of trade going with them. So got to keep an eye on the time because we're actually getting here. We've got a sanitation issue here, which is going to be a problem. Really need to get the growth up here. May have to get a second sanitation building in here. Petrova, you're okay. Lapolis, probably get disease now. I think you've got plenty of food, so I think we're just take advantage and drop you that in there. And what I'm going to do is probably go one more turn, guys.
What
I
would
think
you have of me?
we're going to get you up here. Just have a quick
Work
check
then.
to diplomacy, see what the Huns are thinking of us again.
My work is done.
It's deteriorating. Minus 23. We need to join a war. I think we're going to join a war. So, Huns. I've got to remember to do this properly.
What you say had
Gonna
better
join
please
war
my ears.
against the accepted. It's a risk, I know, but it should make the Huns a bit more happier towards us. And let's just make sure where we know where these guys are. So they're roughly in here somewhere, but I think they're right smack on the edge of our territory. But to be honest, we've got Pulum there, we've got Lipolis there, we got that here. There they are, the Bastanians, right next to us. Oops, might be a strategic error, but if they come in and attack us, that's okay. Just going to, that's my tiny little force.
Ready for battle.
You're okay. You're quite happily over here. Okay, one more end turn. If the Bastanians attack us, I will leave that to the next part, guys, because I have to fight the battles. And I don't know, maybe, I mean, although they most likely they will come in and just try and siege us. Western Romans are actually a lot stronger since they've done the changes to the economy. Yep, here they come. So they're straight in. We've got it, but we're going to fight it. So I've got a battle. So they haven't got many archers. They've got lots of cavalry. This is a bit of a difficult settlement to defend, though, unfortunately. It's a tricky one to defend as well, because the angles with the poisoned archers are very good, but you can really kill your own troops very, very quickly. They've got some pikes. So you can see this settlement, you've got this entrance here, they're coming from there, but they've also got troops out here. And we've got a kind of, there's no entrance here, so they've got to kind of come up this way. I mean, it'd be nice to put the barricade there, like we normally do.
Ready for
I'm going to
battle.
put
Be
these guys
guard.
on here. Fire at will. Going
Battle
to
ready and eager.
put a set of these guys here.
Serve the shield
And
wall.
I don't think we can get.
We will pierce their
It's
hearts.
annoying. I think you guys can come up here, and you will be able to fire down onto them.
Fearless warriors.
General, I want you back here, and the right way round, I think. Sorry about that, guys.
Spears.
I'll put you here.
Shield wall now.
Axeman, gonna put you there.
Spearmen.
You're just kind of want you there in defense. You're up there.
Battle ready
This is
and
where
eager.
you've got to be a bit careful placing these guys. I think that's so.
We hunger for blood.
You're there. Where are you? You're there. Because
We will pierce their
actually, let's
hearts.
get you there. Firing that way.
Ready for battle?
You there, firing that way. We're going to start the battle.
These bastards mean to sack our capital.
So you can't
They
really.
can breach these walls and come among our homeland
I think
families,
we'll get you
our
there
and our shrines.
for the
We
moment.
shall not stand for this
You'll kind of
arrogance.
actually no.
They
I want
shall
you
suffer
there.
for it. Forward!
I mean, there's a good chance these guys will just come in this way, and if they do, I will. But what I will do is take this guy off of fire at will, because there's a good chance he will fire over the top of these guys.
Battle ready and eager.
Yeah, you start getting some fire onto these. These guys are actually taking a little while to come in from that side. I think they're committed there, so
Missile warriors!
I think we're going to actually bring you this way.
Watch over us! Warriors eager for blood! Ready for battle!
You guys can quite literally poison these guys.
We'll kill them all! We
You
hunger
guys,
for blood
I don't want you firing. Actually,
and deadly
let's get
missiles
you some precision shot onto them.
ready for battle! We hunger for blood and battle!
Precision shot.
Gods want blood! Fire!
Precision shot.
To the barricades! The enemy attacks! We'll kill them all!
You guys just quite literally keep firing in the fort. Yeah,
Ready!
you guys hit those. So these guys are committed, so get you off, bring you back this way.
A tower has been totally destroyed!
These guys are. You focus fire on them,
The enemy have rallied their
and
units!
of course I've managed to poison my own troops. Bring you guys up here.
Their general has fallen!
Right.
Our victory grows ever nearer!
Guys, just keep here. You come in behind. As I say, these troops are very, very overpowered, so just keep quite literally coming in here.
Battle ready and eager!
Keep firing onto them.
Warriors ready!
Actually, no, you just keep taking out those archers. You hit these guys. Hit these pikes.
Spears!
Get in behind to reinforce. I think you can get here.
Battle ready and eager!
To shield wall.
Loose! Battle ready and eager!
Of course, we got no cavalry to support. These guys are breaking. They're breaking.
We'll kill them all!
Guys, get you over
The
here.
enemy is going for our general! Protect him!
You guys, quite general up here, out the way.
We'll kill them all!
The axeman here is. So I'm just gonna commit this up, axeman, and I think you can come over here. ammunition. Get out the way. Oh, there's no. Let's get up here.
Warriors of mine! Ready for battle!
Get you onto this wall.
We hunger for blood and battle! Battle ready and eager!
Get you back out there. God knows why you're wandering off the way you are. Actually, you can come this way.
Take off! Melee warriors!
It's a general unit.
Deadly
So we have to take a chance on these guys.
warriors eager for
Hold
blood!
back for the moment.
Warriors, withdraw!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
You guys fire into these guys. These
The
guys.
men are wavering.
Yep.
Missiles ready! Ready for battle!
These guys are now sick. You focus on these guys because they're fresh.
Ready for battle!
You will now wade in against these axemen. You will
The men are broken and running for their lives.
do these archers here, so you guys just say hello to them.
Gotcha!
These guys hit them. You come up here.
Warriors eager for blood!
They're wavering now. What the hell are you doing up out there? Just stand there. There we are.
Victory! This is your day.
We'll try and chase them down, but to be honest, guys, without cavalry, we'll just see if we can kill a few of them. Yeah, nice and fresh, so general, so might be able to catch a few of them. You're not going to catch them. Let's keep chasing. So, as I say, these garrisons, especially once we got tier 3, this is one of the hardest. Chase after them. Probably not going to catch them, so I'll just go for these guys. Destroy these. That's it. End the battle. So we took 223 losses. They took 1,236. They've got 504 left, and they're pretty badly destroyed. And there's nothing my army can do about it. I think we're take
Warriors all!
on troops. I think what I might do is swap the two armies round, actually. I think that might be a good idea. Is send this small army back to Leopolis. Yep, he killed the Bastanians.
Ready for orders!
Found our...
Laying siege to their hovels!
Gonna colonise that.
Warriors all!
And just create our first settlement here. And that will probably bring us up against these guys. The Afrigids. Let's see if
Before you say anything, know that I have an amulet against the evil eye.
gonna
Dark sorcery will gain you no...
offer them a gift to make them happy. for a few turns until I've got the there. I know it looks like a waste of money, but
Warriors all.
what I'm going to do is bring you back here,
Warriors
send
all.
you up to belts,
You have further orders?
because you've got a cavalry capability. I should have done this a little while ago. And
Ready
you
for
guys can
battle.
just chill out in there. And of course we've got to repair the settlements. Just have a quick look here. Petrova. Don't really have a lot in the way of spare food at the moment, so I think when you finish, you're going to consume. It will give a bit more growth. Part of me says yes, part of me says no. I think we're going to leave it for the moment. Take a chance on that one. Neopolis,
Thirsty for
you've got
battle.
cunning. What have you got here that will help you? Round versus nomadic tribe, barbarian to research rate for civil defense. I think I'm going to go with that because the civil things, commanders unit experience +3 for infantry unit recruits. That would be very, very useful because what we can do is
We
kind
need
of get
good
a recruit
fighters.
here. Actually, nope, not until that takes effect. So we got that, and I've still got some skill points. Sorry about that, guys. Certainly gonna give you that melee defense commanded force. Food, ammunition 3%. Authority, fatigue rate, commanded force, cunning, construction costs, government province. What will cunning give us? That will. And we've got some traits, so we're certainly going to go with that. And horde growth local province. Yep, going to go with that. Just anything that increases growth. And I say we've now got this army here, and I think don't have any cavalry capability, but we've got this here. Actually, let's have a quick look. Got mercenary wise, any cheap? Because Antean cavalry or Slavic cavalry is rubbish. There's no point pretending otherwise. Got some nice speed, mercenary Germanic warband, 235, light mercenary raiders. Yeah, quite slow. What have we got on the end here? Nope. Yeah. I think we'll get another cavalry unit in here. And I think, well, we've got 2 poison archers there. Be nice to get an axe band in here as well. Year 47. So it's a difference between these two guys.
We need good fighters.
Slavic ambushers, guerrilla. They got to guerrilla deployment, hide in forest, resistance to fatigue. So these are Slavic ambushers. Got higher morale, higher attack. Oh, let's give these guys a bit of a whirl as well. I think we're going to need the axe units to hack through the opposition. And that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. And as I say, we're just going to kind of leave this guy out here, get him to grow, develop this province slowly over time. We'll keep these guys, the Afrikids, happy, you know, just to make them feel good. As I say, we're going to take it nice and slow, build this up. So we've got a garrison, so if the Afrikids come up here and cause trouble, and then that will give us a powerhouse. It will also give us wood once we take this settlement. I think it's this settlement. Yep, that will give us wood, because if we look at some of these areas. Where is it? Oops. Like here, our fletching, being able to expand that, and this Warriors Keep needs wood. I suspect this is a change to the province, and of course Almere up here we're also going to need to build our wonder for our victory conditions here. So because we need totem of the wall, construct one of the following buildings. So we got this minor victory, but to get these we've got to choose which one of these wonders we're going to build. So there's that factor. And on that point, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. It's probably gone a lot longer than it should have done. Hope you've managed to stay awake. And until the next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.